Hey YouTubers, how is everybody doing? Thank you for stopping by. And if this is your first time here, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Welcome back to the channel. My name is JC and this is the Cuban Redneck DIY channel where we do cooking and grilling on Tuesdays and DIY stuff on Fridays. If you're looking for DIY stuff and you landed in my kitchen, do me a favor, click on the title of the channel where you will find multiple dedicated playlists to not only DIY stuff, but also many types of recipes. Okay, now that we got the broken record section out of the way, let's talk about today's video where we are going to make somewhat of a Cuban take onto a very famous Puerto Rican drink or holiday drink called Coquito. Coquito, if you're not familiar with it, is the equivalent of a Cuban Crema de Vie. And it is normally a holiday drink. FYI, my first wife was Boricua, and what can I say about sucker for back bumpers? But anyways, this is something that we had at the house all the time during Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, etc. More often than not, people will bring it in a bottle already made. But the first time, I remember the first time like it was yesterday, the first time somebody did this in front of me, I completely freaked out because they had like 25 ingredients. As somebody who, is quite familiar in the kitchen, I don't think that all of that is necessary. So today we're going to make somewhat of an off-the-wall type of coquito, and that's my just take on it. So basically, I'm pursuing that taste, and I'm also addressing some of the things that I do not like about coquito. For one, it's a little bit liquid. Any type of punch, any type of cream punch, I prefer to be a little bit thick, a little bit of a creamy taste to it, not just watery. Something else is that no matter what, if you buy premium coconut milk, once you put it in the fridge for a little bit, the fat is going to raise to the top and it's going to get hard, and that's just not very appealing. We're going to do away with all that kind of stuff. We're going to end up with a very creamy, very tasty, I think that even Boricuas may prefer this version of Coquito to the original one. So even if you're a little bit tired of the Crema de Vie, and by the way, this is going to be kind of a redemption to that video because a lot of people curse me out on that video. So, oh, you put rum on the eggs, that's going to scramble them. No, no different than making ice cream or cabernet sauce, whatever. If you don't know how to temper eggs, don't blame it on the eggs. Got to do something with a chef. So with that said, here is my take on Coquito, an awesome holiday drink that you need to check out. All right, let's talk about ingredients. If you look at this, pretty much looks the same as if you were making a Cuban Crema de Vie. As I said before, the Puerto Rican Coquito is pretty much the same thing, except that it has a very pronounced coconut milk. It's normally done with 2-3 different types of coconut milk. So we have 4 eggs. That is also my doing. That is not in the original recipe. And to get the coconut taste, I'm going to be using some coconut sweet condensed milk instead of regular condensed milk. Regular evaporated, we have some coconut extract, we have some vanilla extract. Over here, we have some cinnamon. Depending how good or how potent your cinnamon sticks are, you may want to add 2. You do want a little bit of a note of cinnamon there. I'm also adding a couple of cloves. That is nowhere near in the original recipe. When I mean 2, I mean 2, not 3 or 4, just 2. We're not trying to give it any clove taste whatsoever. What we're doing is counteracting the sweetness from the syrup we're going to make with the sugar. We're going to need some white rum. Know that in the past I have used dark rum. You will not notice the difference from a taste perspective, but it will give it a dark tone tint to it, and it just doesn't look right. We're also going to need aside from the sugar, we're going to need an empty bottle of, this is a 750 milliliter bottle of wine. The twist cap 𝐿 𝐏𝐿𝐴 wine seems to work better for me, at least anyway. So that's pretty much it. Let's make ourselves some Puerto Rican coquito. We're going to start by making a simple syrup. In a medium to small saucepan, we're going to bring 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 cups of sugar, our cinnamon stick, and our clove to a boil. Stir it to make sure that all the sugar is dissolved and allow it to simmer over medium heat for 10 to 12 minutes. After 10 to 12 minutes, it is going to start to thicken up. We can now turn off the heat and set it aside so it cools down. While the syrup cools down, we're going to separate our eggs. We only need the yolks. And if you've seen my channel before, you know that I prefer the through the finger method, but anything you're comfortable with will do. After cleaning up, we are going to go ahead and add the evaporated milk first, only about half a can. We're going to whip that and make sure that everything is well integrated. We are then going to add our coconut condensed milk. This is usually a little bit more thick than regular condensed milk, and that's why I left a little bit of evaporated behind so that we can pour it into the can and get everything out of it. Then let's add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and 1 tablespoon of coconut extract. Mix well, and once everything is integrated, bring over the syrup, add it to the mixture using a strainer. We are then going to strain the mixture one more time into a smaller mixing bowl. We can then proceed to fill in the bottle. I like to fill the bottle between 3/4 to 4/5, then fill the rest with rum. Shake it well and let it cool in the fridge between 2 to 4 hours. Overnight is actually better. Man, it's only been in the fridge for a couple of hours, but right on point. The alcohol, the alcohol is out there. There's definitely kicking behind. Guys, my name is JC, and this is the Cuban Redneck DIY channel. I want to thank you for watching, and I want to wish you all happy holidays. And thank you for supporting our Facebook group, Cuban Food Nation. I'm gonna get drunk. I'll see you next week with a new video. Please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Thank you.